So Shaolin gets us underway here. Slap of hands, 3-5s on the clock. Green for Barbosa. Brown and blue for Jozef Chen.
I really feel like this is a match between the physicality of Hulk and the technical precision of Jozef Chen.
I've got to say, I mean, you know, how you alluded to it a little bit earlier, people are surprised how big Jozef Chen is. He doesn't look that much smaller than Hulk here.
No. Especially considering how much weight Hulk lost to kind of get down into this division. You know, he's not the towering kind of, you know, guy. He's probably about 5'9", something like that. Pretty much the same size as Jozef. If anything, Jozef looks kind of a little bit thicker than Lucas right now.
Very deceptive indeed. We're through the first minute here. It's been a feeling out process of hand and grip fighting in the center of the alley here.
Chen got a big reaction out of Hulk. He's making these big level changes, big movements, letting his head get pulled down a little bit.
Get ready with the down block. Control his left with your right hand.
Still feeling out here in the middle. Thank you for sticking with us here on this broadcast. Appreciate it's been a long day of matches. We hope you're enjoying all of the action live and free on YouTube, X, and Meta.
Continue this game for 1 more or 2 more minutes.
I heard the corner, Dima over there in Jozef's corner, he said, let's continue this game for 1 or 2 more minutes.
Well, that's going to see out most of this round.
And also, Galvão said in Portuguese, he said, he doesn't want to play guard with you, Lucas. And it is interesting that Jozef hasn't even tried to that sliding Ashi entry that he used so well in the first.
Yeah, nobody's actually, that's the first move. There we go, arm drag, going to run to the back. Jozef Chen on the back of Lucas Barbosa.
He's going to roll him over. What a play by Jozef Chen.
Can he get the first hook? He's got one, can he slide underneath him? Barbosa going to scrape him off here, big turn.
This is almost
Chen
like
comes up on top.
Almost like one of the best kept secrets. Jozef Chen actually has very good wrestling.
He really does.
I mean, he trains with Nicky Rod on a daily basis. You know, he's going to get thrown around a bit, but once in a while he's going to pick something up too and maybe even land a move or two.
Well, he's out-wrestled Andy Varela 2 matches in a row. You know, so he's a very strong wrestler. He's just put Hulk down. That's crazy.
And he's keeping him down. That's the interesting thing, you know? He's got control of those ankles. He's not making it possible for Lucas to stand back up.
Yeah, he's really keeping a lot of forward pressure going here. Hulk's trying to reach around and grip the chin of Jozef Chen. Just going to use it to crank the neck and break the posture there.
He was trying to grab his Jozef Chen. I get it, dude.
You just can't understand my English accent.
It's a long day, Blair.
Heavy on the knee.
Well, we're going to see what the guard of Lucas Barbosa is like here.
We don't see it very often. That's the thing. You rarely see Hulk kind of play from bottom or get put on bottom, you know. He's definitely favors the top position, but I like the way that Jozef is alternating kind of that close range to sort of the longer range, but he's really not taking pressure off. When he backs away, he's controlling ankles. He's, you know, keeping the feet off the floor. Obviously, Lucas can't stand if that's the case. And then he comes in and he's really like dropping the weight through his hips. And then he goes to this tripod. It's a really interesting combination, right, Brandon?
Yeah, he's backing away, but he's not relieving the pressure.
Yeah, nice little hip switch there, and then finds his way back in to the middle to slide the knee through.
I'm wondering how long Hulk can continue to carry this kind of pressure before, as we start seeing Jozef maybe get into those more inside positions and then start to slide through the guard like he did against Varela.
Hulk trying to kick his legs out from that standing position. And, you know, Hulk is not the kind of guy that we're going to see make these big inversions.
No. I mean, he can.
I mean,
I've seen him Barbosa. You know, I've seen him play that kind of game. It's not like he physically can't, but it's just not in his wheelhouse. It's not in his wheelhouse, yeah.
Exactly. It's not what we're going to see him try to go to. And that's going to be a lot of what kind of needs to happen. As you've seen, the K-guard's been super heavily utilized all day, especially through this minus 80 bracket. And it's been a great way to relieve a lot of the pressure passing from some of these guys. But here comes this tripod passing.
A bit of high passing.
See if Chen can break through right here at the end of the round.
Time is about to expire, but I feel fairly confident in saying that's going to be a solid 10-9 round for Jozef Chen.
Can't see it any other way, and that's how the judges have ended the scores.
So Jozef Chen, it takes the opening period here. Barbosa back to the apron. Let's take a look at this arm drag, and he had to chase him a little bit here. Oh, yeah. But he stayed glued, and Brandon, you were particularly impressed by the roll that's about to happen.
Oh, yeah, this was just absolutely beautiful. Gets all this weight distributed on the head, forces the forward roll, sneaks that first hook in, and tried to make a play towards the back, and that could have been the... I mean, that could have been really, really bad for Barbosa if he had gotten that second hook and put that pressure down.
It's interesting. Our production crew just said, let's listen into the corner of Jozef Chen, and there's no talking going on.
No, they don't need to. I mean, the work has been done, right? Dima is, he's an active voice when the match is going, but between matches, between rounds, he's very concise in his feedback, you know?
Well, there you get confirmation of the scores. All three judges for this one. 10-9 to Jozef Chen. Let's see how long he waits to attack another takedown option here, or if that lights a fire under Barbosa to initiate first.
Think about the down block also, okay? Every time you go into mid-range, think about the down block. Double elbow ties, welcome his double collar ties, exactly, welcome them. If he goes double collar ties, do the hand fight that we talked about, welcome them. Yes, control the hand. When you control the hand, you can apply more pressure with walking into him, okay?
I'm just trying to listen to the corner.
I'm having fun actually listening to it too. I think we all zeroed in on Dima's voice right there, right?
It's crystal clear in this arena.
You see how much weight there is on his left leg?
And honestly, it's interesting to hear such focused kind of instruction as well.
Well, the language is very interesting. Welcome the double collar ties.
But it's, you know, there's coaching and there's cheerleading. Right? And a lot of coaches think that they're coaching, but they're really not. They're just hype men.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
And then, like, you guys like Dima, I mean, obviously a great example is John Danaher. And these guys are literally passing very detailed instruction mid-match. It's another level of coaching.
Push him.
So here we go again. We've gone through about a minute and a half on the feet here with exchange of collar ties. And there's a shot from Barbosa, easily stuffed.
Yeah, no setup, too far outside.
Yeah, Jozef
down blocked and shut him out of there.
Didn't even need to sprawl, huh?
3 minutes, 20 seconds. Let's play this game for 1 more minute.
And you can hear that Dima even has, like, he's saying, okay, you play this game for 1 more minute, and then they're going to switch up to something else. So,
well, I'll remind you that in about 40 seconds to see if nothing's changed.
3 more minutes, and 30 seconds we start.
30 seconds we start. So at the halfway point of the round, that's when Jozef's going to maybe start attacking like he did in the first round.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Maybe an arm drag or something similar.
Maybe tactically they're just like, you know what, if we can do a big decisive action, we don't then have to control for large periods of time. You know, we've already burned stuff off the clock. It's just less work and still the same result of getting that 10-9.
I mean, it's calculated, right? Do you want to risk doing that early and expending a lot of energy and then potentially being in a bad spot early in the round, or do you want to play this kind of wrestling game and then pull the trigger and?
He will try to shoot. His shot will be bad. Just be aware.
I'm waiting for it to come now.
Can we just highlight that Dima in the corner said, waiting for him to shoot, his shot will be bad, but be aware it might come.
Yeah, good circle, nice.
2 minutes left here. Big arm drag attempt to the reap.
That wasn't bad. That wasn't a bad shot at all. But
no,
Jozef read it.
Yeah, and it does fall on Chen now, though, to get some offense going. Because it's been a bit of a stalemate so far, and somebody needs to earn this round on the scorecards.
I'm thinking Jozef is looking for something very specific. We'll see it come soon, I think. But it's one of those things where if you don't get the particular opening that you're looking for, then maybe he won't get it at all. So
let's put the pace up. Let's go. Control his left hand. He's getting desperate. He will try something. Be prepared. Load the shot. Control
well,
the hand.
Barbosa making some motions, some feints, some level changes. There's the shot. Easily blocked again.
But he's initiating the action.
Well, that's it. Chen hasn't actually attempted a takedown yet.
1 minute 7 seconds.
Not particularly, no. I mean, that's now been 3 shots from Hulk that have been stuffed, and yet it's the only meaningful action that's taken place.
Yeah, this is one of those rounds where if Jozef Chen drops this on the scorecards because nothing else happens now, he's got to look back afterwards and be like, wow, I should have nicked that with something.
Yeah, especially if the third round doesn't end up going his way. He's going to be very upset that he didn't get out here and at least take a shot in this second round.
Final 30 seconds here.
30 seconds left, Jozef. Yeah, good.
Wow, almost took that shot in there.
Yeah, way too outside. No setup at all on the shot.
Again, Barbosa shakes his head. He's feinting some more now.
When he shoots, put his weight to his hands. 15 seconds left. Let's go, Jozef.
Oh, there's another big shot. I mean, you got to figure that's going to give Barbosa
Go to the legs from the throw.
the win on the judges' scorecards for this round.
3, 2, 1.
Just a lack of offense from Jozef Chen that time.
Very interesting. I got to go 10-9 Barbosa there.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not even happy to give anybody 10 out of that round, to be honest with you.
No,
you kind of want to make it
the
a draw,
scores have just started filtering in, and that's exactly how the judges have done it. It's 10-9, so it's now a 1 round apiece, and I don't think that's unfair. I think that I'll be honest, I think Jozef let that one slip through his fingers purely through not pulling the trigger when he should have.
Totally agree with that. Totally agree.
Well, the judges are going to get their scores read in the arena now. So, how is the game plan going to change in this third round? That's the question. For Jozef Chen, it has to be, he's got to initiate some offense.
It's got to be work rate, right? And one or the other has to turn it up. Wait. Because right now the work rate has been consistent, but it just hasn't been enough.
Let's go. Come on.
On either side, really.
No time.
Final 5 minutes on the clock.
Let's go.
Yeah, the first round from Jozef was great. He had such a great takedown into that top position, but the second round was not. And the danger is that that third round goes the same way as the second. And if that happens, he could very well lose this match.
Yeah, you know, I hesitate to say Barbosa even won the second round as much as just Jozef just gave it away.
Single, Lucas. Use a foot sweep the next time he runs away. Single, Lucas. Snap.
And more of the same to open up round 3. Neither guy with the sense of urgency.
It's just strange because it's such a contrast to that first round.
Well, Barbosa been very conservative in both of his matches so far. Chen, a little less so. You wonder if that wasn't really his dance partner in Varela that offered him an opportunity to have a little more excitement just because of the amount of movement that he was able to do and the fact that he was able to get in there and shoot on him a little bit.
100%. I mean, we've said this before, right, that styles make matches, and of course that Jozef's style versus Andy's style definitely seems to favor Jozef now. We've got enough data to be able to say that. And against somebody like Hulk, who's playing much more of a conservative game, it's difficult for Jozef to really stamp his authority on this match.
Yeah, there's only 3.5 minutes left here, and not an offensive action from either competitor in this round. I would expect a stalling warning.
Break. First warning, next one gonna be point. First warning, next one gonna be point.
Well, there you go. And you do not want to be losing this one on a penalty point.
No.
Backwards action.
If they're both on warning, the first one who really is perceived as stalling is going to get hit with a penalty and then be behind.
You just got to take a shot, even if you know it's going to get stuffed.
Oh, look at this! What a play by Jozef Chen!
Well, right on cue. We're going to roll him again here.
The shot to the duck, out to the back, that was beautiful from Jozef Chen.
Coming up on top here.
And it just seemed that he needed that little bit of motivation from our referee to get it done.
Rolls through, staying behind Barbosa.
Gonna roll him again right here. Oh, look at this. Nice play by Barbosa.
Yeah, big pickup. He's got a chance to turn the tables, but not able to capitalize. Good arm drag.
I like that choice here by Chen.
That was smart. That was really smart.
Guard.
Well, 2:20 on the clock. Barbosa probably going to need at least a good guard pass here.
Barbosa got to be really careful. Chen probably got the best wrestle up in either bracket today besides maybe Nicky Rodriguez. Oh, this is a nice play here by Barbosa, getting Chen's head stuffed up against the wall, pressing on those hooks.
Chen's not in a great spot to play guard from here. You start getting your head pushed forward by that ramp like that, and it's not conducive to playing any kind of guard game, let's say.
Yeah, it's just so limiting on your hip movement as well, but guard it is for Jozef Chen. He's freed himself from the shackles of the alley wall for the moment. Oh, and a submission attempt.
Going for the knee crush.
Yeah.
What the? I never expected to see
Did
something
he raise his hand? I thought he was going to tap there for a second.
He got it!
Barbosa to the knee crush!
Barbosa submits Jozef Chen!
Sean Roberts, what a finish! Barbosa out of nowhere!
Oh my goodness!
Lucas Hope Barbosa just did something none of us expected.
We honestly thought it was just
nowhere.
It was going to be like a placeholder for a moment, and then all of a sudden, the pressure came on, and Jozef Chen, knees screaming in pain.
The knee crush entry alone was something really cool. But to get the finish against Jozef Chen
in a match that he was about to lose on the scorecard.
Here we go. Here's the finish.
Hey, run that back to the setup. Can we see the setup one more time?
The way he kicked his leg over.
He just laced all the way over the top.
I mean, that's the classic Sean Roberts right there.
Wow.
He terrorized the scene for a long time. Here it is. There's the weave with the left arm. Throws that inside leg over first. He gets that figure four locked all the way down. You can tell by Chen's reaction, the way he's trying to push the foot out and put the torque on the knee, that he was under a lot of stress. And I thought I saw him raise that hand to tap, considered it, and then was forced to tap. What a finish by Barbosa. Incredible.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get the official decision rendered.
At 3 minutes and 34 seconds of round number 3, our referee calls a stop to this bout. Your winner by submission, Lucas the Hawk Barbosa.
I did not have Lucas Barbosa winning by knee crush on my CJI bingo card.
Do you add it to the $50,000 submission list?
Absolutely.
There we go.
Oh, yeah, that might be number 1 now.
Oof, it's got to be up there, right? Just for uniqueness.
Yeah, exactly. We're not going to see another one most likely, so what a play.
Oh, it's Lucas's son. Oh, he's got his family right here. He's got his son and his daughter here at Matside. See Daddy take the win by submission. That is so cool.
Wow, they are with Alex for this interview.
I was Ali's side when I had a little hand tap me on the back and said, "Did my daddy win?" The third round, you get the submission. Yes, daddy won.
Yeah. You know, feels good. You know, like on this hard time, you know, when I'm tired, when I'm thinking of overcoming, I think about these kids here. I work for them, you know, and this is my main motivation.
And tomorrow is the semifinals. You are one step closer to that $1 million paycheck. And standing in your way tomorrow is Levi. What's the game plan?
Same as today. It doesn't matter where the fight goes. I'm gonna fight until the last minute, until I'm gonna do what I can to grab that win.
We can't wait to see it. How did you think your daddy did out there?
You did amazing?
Yeah, it was good.
Oh, yeah. Rooting for her dad, the #1 fan, Lucas Barbosa, entering the semifinals tomorrow.